Hey everybody, it's Lieutenant Lucario here. And today we're going to be going over some Pokemon tier lists that I made literally yesterday. Today we're going to be going, I'm sure you saw the title. We're doing, legendaries, pseudos, and evolution. So let's just get right into it. But, quick disclaimer, I'm going to be talking about most of these Pokemon from a competitive standpoint. Yeah. So you have been warned. Alright, so let's start out with D tier. So basically these are the ones that oops, those are the starters. So basically these are the ones that I just really hate. I do not like Moltres at all. It's not even good. Especially in Gen 1. It's literally like the worst legendary Gen 1. There's a lot of better Pokemon than that. Suicune, literally the only reason I hate it is because of Pokken, and in competitive it's so stally, and the fact that I'm pretty sure it's in like.
But it's really good.
Is it what tier is it? Is it OU or is it UUBL? I don't know, but still, it's really stally with Calm Mind and Sub and Rest and Scald and everything. So yeah. Next, Fione. Fione has no reason to exist at all. Nobody uses it. It literally and it doesn't even evolve into Manaphy, so it has no reason for existing at all.
What?
Yeah, literally Manaphy or Fione doesn't even evolve into Manaphy, so yeah.
What?
Landorus, no, it doesn't. It's literally just a worse version of Manaphy. It has worse stats. Yeah.
It literally.
No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't.
You literally told me that.
I thought it did, but it doesn't. Anyway, next is Landorus. I hate Landorus. It's so bad and competitive. Like, EQ, U-turn, Stealth Rock, Defog, Toxic, and any of that stuff. It's just so, and like, even like it's
No, it's annoying. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's just really annoying. I hate it so much. And like with Fly and Flyinium Z, Supersonic Sky Strike, ugh. And like even the regular form, the one that's in Uber, this one that's right here. Oops. Uh, okay, that was an accident. Let's just sorry about that. All right, we're still going. All right. So anyway, so Landers, even the one that's in Uber, this one right here. Shut up.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, this one. It has two abilities, like really, and it gets Sheer Force as one of them. So give that thing Focus Blast. It's gonna be wrecking havoc basically, and like Earth Power and stuff. Ugh.
Yes.
And it can learn Stealth Rock. So yeah. But next is C tier. I should probably just keep it down here. It's Articuno. I used to like Articuno, but now that I realize how bad it is, like, it's in PU somehow. But, like, it's not even that good. I mean, Pressure, it's an A ability. Snow Cloak, it's literally like Sand Veil, like, on Garchomp. So, on the fact that, like, it doesn't even, like, out of the three of the birds, it's one of the ones that gets Hurricane, and I don't even know if it gets Rain Dance or anything. But yeah, it's just not that good. There's a lot better ice types out there. Raikou, I honestly just Raikou's my favorite out of the three of them, but I just never really like connected with it.
I like
Same with Entei. Yeah. Lugia.
Although it is really annoying in Pokemon.
It is the mascot of one of like my favorite games to just play through over and over again, which I probably should do on the channel at some point.
What is
Lugia?
Oh.
Excuse me. But yeah, the fact that it's not a water type, it just makes no sense. Why is it psychic? Like, you get so many water type moves, like Waterfall, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, Scald. I think you get Scald. Surf. Yeah, all that stuff. It just makes no sense. It should be water. It lives in the water. Literally in the cave that you get it is like almost underwater. I think it is underwater. It literally flies out of a waterfall, and it can learn Waterfall. Yet it's not even a water type. It's psychic. It makes no sense at all.
What's my reasoning for it to be psychic?
And also, whenever I get it in random battles. It always has Psychic instead of Aeroblast. Like, why?
No, it always has Psychic. It doesn't even have a flying type move. And
I know. It always has like Sub, Roost, Toxic, and Whirlwind or something. And like those are interchangeable. And then it has Psychic. Why doesn't it just have Aeroblast or something? Or Psyshock even? If it can even learn it. I don't even know. Because I never use it because it's not even good.
Of random, I've never gotten one.
Yeah, and even though it's an Uber, you never see it whenever you're doing Uber battles. You never see it ever, because everybody uses like Marshadow and the Primals and the Cosmos or whatever. Anyway, so next is Ho-Oh. Same with Ho-Oh. Well, not really. I just didn't really like it. I like Lugia more, but I don't even like Lugia, so yeah. Next is Regirock. Regirock, it's bad. Same with Regice. The only way that they can be good is if like only way that Regirock can be good if it has like Stone Edge, Thunder Wave, Rest, Sleep Talk, and then like if Regice has like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, and like no, I went on to Regice, and if it has Weakness Policy, and then I forget what the other move is, but I don't know. Next is Mesprit. I don't really like Mesprit. I could never manage to catch it in Platinum. I've been, literally, I've been done with Platinum for, over a year now, and I still haven't caught it. I've been trying so hard. Same with Cresselia, which is, almost there. Oops. Regigigas, it's, from the Diamond and Pearl Cage Lock, it's merch, but still. Slow start, yeah. It's supposed to be. It's like slacking. They get bad abilities to balance them out. Exactly. Yeah, it's just kind of sad.
I literally got one. I caught one in a.
But yeah, Cresselia is basically the same reason as Mesprit, because they're not even that good, and because they're hard to catch.
It had Wake Up Slap. It had Slow Start, obviously, and other bad moves. I'm pretty sure Wake Up Slap and a normal type move that's really bad.
Probably like Dizzy Punch or something.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
Yeah, it was just really bad.
Like Tackle or Horn Attack or something. Anyway, Keldeo. I just don't like Keldeo. I don't know.
It's Resident Form?
I don't like both. Alright, anyway. Now on to B.
That's I don't like either.
This one's probably the biggest here. Anyway.
Like both.
Yeah, I don't like either. Whatever. Zapdos is my favorite out of the three birds. Even though its 3D model looks like a kindergartner went to town with construction paper and a bunch of scissors, I still like Zapdos the most. However, the one thing that I don't like about it is that it's the one of the three legendary birds that would benefit from Hurricane the most, and it doesn't even get it. Because if it had Rain Dance, then it could just use Thunder and Hurricane at will. But instead, we have to live with, Heat Wave and Ancient Power and whatever. And I was battling Dylan one time, and he had a Zapdos with Drill Peck, which is just one of the moves that he gets by level up, but it never uses anyway. But anyway, next is Mewtwo. Next is Mewtwo. There's not much to say. It's Mewtwo. Next is Celebi.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm doing a tier list.
Wait, what's wrong with Mewtwo?
It's Mewtwo. There's not much to say. Everybody likes Mewtwo. Some people like it more. Some people like it less. As you can see, it's right in the middle. Anyway, Celebi. It's Celebi. Natural Cure. Kind of good.
So you're saying you don't like Mewtwo?
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like it. It's just there are better psychic types. Well, not necessarily better. No. There's psychic types that I like better.
What you like? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you like ones that you like?
Yeah. So yeah, Celebi. I mean, you could. It's kind of good. We give it Leaf Storm, Nasty Plot, Heal Bell, Psychic or Psyshock or whatever. Nasty Plot to make up for the Leaf Storm, lowering your stats.
Why Leaf Storm?
Cause Giga Drain, yeah, it's good, but thing is, it's only 75 base power. Alright, so yeah, Celebi, Leaf Storm, Nasty Plot, Heal Bell, Psychic. It's good, but there's better psychic types out there, better grass types. I no cannot learn Ice Beam. But yeah, Giga Drain isn't exactly going to cut it, so that's why Leaf Storm is better. Anyway, Registeel, only reason that I like it better than the other two Reggies is because it's literally just because of Picaspri's Platinum Randomizer, where he had the Ralts that eventually evolved um into the Registeel. It was like he had random evolutions on, so yeah. And it was named Rolly, so yeah. Groudon, it's Groudon. I like Kyogre more. I just never really like Groudon.
It's broken.
Rayquaza,
It's broken.
it
If you have it primal,
then it's busted. Anyway, Rayquaza, it's super powerful. I never really liked it that much, especially when I saw its Mega Evolution and figured out how broken it was. And yeah, it's in AG, which is anything goes. It's higher than Uber, which is just
random battle, guys.
yeah. That's where like Smeargle and stuff is. Yeah. Anyway, Jirachi. It's Jirachi. Serene Grace, amazing ability with like Body Slam, Ice Punch, Iron Head, stuff like that. Um, People don't really use it too much. I've used it a little bit, but
wait, what?
there's other good Serene Grace Pokemon like Togekiss. Anyway, Uxie is Uxie. It's a decent tank with like Toxic and Psychic and stuff. Yeah, but nothing really that like out there about it. I don't know. Dialga, I always like Palkia more. Yeah, it's Dragon Steel is an amazing type because like it's only weak to like what, ground and fighting. Yeah, that's it. So you can have like Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, maybe Iron Head. I don't know if we can learn Iron Head. Probably not. What?
I'm in this battle. I have a Mega Pinsir.
Does anyone care?
And with the ability Aerialate.
Well, yeah, that's his Mega ability.
And I have Return.
Yeah, and
I'm against the Claydol.
okay.
And Quick Attack's also.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody care at all?
And I have 3 Sword Stances up.
Yo, if you're at this point in the video, say no if you don't care about what he's saying. Heatran is Yeetran. It's more of a meme than like a great competitive Pokemon.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's not necessarily bad. Hold on. Excuse me. But it's not necessarily a bad Pokemon. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Manaphy, like, oh, dang it, keep doing that. It's no, it's not that bad. Like Tail Glow, it's like signature ability with Volbeat. That's an amazing, or not ability, it's signature move.
Exactly.
It's an amazing move. Yeah. Darkrai is really cool. You give it that thing of Wide Lens with like Hypnosis, Dark Pulse,
Dream Eater,
and like Spatial Rend. So you can counter those dragons, unless you just want to use Ice Beam, but whatever. The swords I don't really care about. The one that I do like is Verizon, which I'll get to. The swords, they just basically have to do whatever. They just sword stance. Yeah. Tornadus, I don't really care about it. I mean, I never really liked it. Kyurem, I always liked, or not Kyurem, Zekrom and Kyurem, I guess. I always liked Reshiram more. They never really stood out to me. Xerneas is really broken, but I still kind of liked it. I wanted to get X, but I went to GameStop, and the only thing they had there was Y, so I just ended up getting Y instead. Volcanion, nobody really cares about Volcanion other than the fact that it has a unique typing. Stop doing that. Not you. Titanol and Silvally, I really don't care about them. They're cool, but they're not even good.
They're good.
No, they're not.
The type thingy.
All of the Silvallis are in PU or ZU, so they're not even good. Yeah, except Arceus is way better. Literally, Silvally was a failed recreation of Arceus. Tapu Koko, kind of sad that it gets barely any physical moves. It's almost like Black Curum. Yeah. Tapu Lele, it just kind of looks weird to me. It kind of looks like it looks like um a black girl in a giant ice cream cone shaped hat in a giant wheel.
Ooh.
I said Tapu Lele. Anyway, Cosmo,
Bro.
it kind of just sits there. It doesn't really do anything. You just have the XP share on in your party until it evolves.
Ooh.
Into Sagaleo, which is next. I don't really. I always like Luna Lamore. You can see it right up there. Um. mhm. Yeah. The Cosmo. It's good when it's fused with the other two.
Oh,
Magearna, I never really cared about. I mean, it's good with Soul Heart and stuff, but it doesn't give Moonblast. So it has to resort to either Fluor Cannon or Dazzling
Go
Gleam.
to sleep. Thank you.
Anyway, next is um
No, I put it to sleep.
Zygarde is pretty cool. I like it the whole Colors Crisis in the anime, as I like to call it, the Colors Crisis. And like I know how like Bonnie and Dedenne stopped.
Yo, speaking of type null, there's literally a type null right here.
Wow. I love how Bonnie and Dedenne stopped Zygarde from rampaging.
Oh, it's the guy that was just battling.
Anyway, Deoxys. Deoxys, of the three forms, I like attack form the best. The best wall easily is definitely the what's it called defense form. That's obviously the best wall with like stealth rock and spikes, and then like cosmic power, and then you could have like psychic or Psyshock or something. What do you want? Anyway, Kyogre. Its primal form is like why?
That's his primal form.
Yes. Attack form is my favorite out of the Deoxys. Deox. I don't know. Deoxide, Deoxys. I don't know. All right. What are you even doing right now?
Getting weight.
Okay. Kyogre, by itself is still really good with Drizzle and stuff, and then Primal form is just broken. Like it's base 100 attack and no barely ever uses it. You could have like Scald or Orange Pulse or something, and then have Ice Beam, Thunder, and Calm Mind and something and stuff. Yeah. Azelf easily my favorite out of the three Lake Spirits, because it's obviously it's the attack, basically the attack form of them. I forget which one it is. Is it the emotion? No, I think it's willpower. I don't know. But yeah, it like best moveset probably like nasty plot, Psyshock, Fire Blast, and like knockoff or explosion or something. Since it's also pretty fast, I think. Shaman, it's adorable. I really like it. It's really cute and adorable. And then Shaman Sky is like with Serene Grace. Now that basically puts Jirachi to shame. Because Shaman Sky has Serene Grace, and then it can get Air Slash, and its signature move Seed Flare already on its own has a 40% chance to lower the opponent's special attack by 2 stages. But with Serene Grace, it's an 80% chance, which means that you're going to be lowering their special defense almost every single time, as long as you land, and if you land Hydro Pump and Fire Blast a lot. Virizion, it's my favorite out of the three swords, because it's, even though usually I don't like grass types, it's easily the best out of the swords, because like it can be special or physical attacker, because you can have like Focus Blast and Giga Drain and then like Sub or something, and then a Hidden Power, or you could have like Leaf Blade, Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Sub or something. Yeah. Even though it's 4 times weak to grass, the other two swords aren't. I don't know, or to anything. Did I say 4 times weak to grass? It's 4 times weak to flying. Which flying goes next and goes into the next thing. Thunderous. Thunderous is my favorite out of the three genies, because electric flying is an amazing type. Plus, in theory and form, its ability is Volt Absorb, so literally it's only weak to rock and ice. and electric is already neutral anyway. So literally just giving it health back. Um, Reshiram is my favorite. I like it better than Zekrom, as I talked about earlier. Because the thing is, you could have like Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, and then like Stone Edge for when you use Draco Meteor and your attack is lower. I just like it better. It's like the light version. But then, fun fact, like kind of side note, when I was playing through Black, which is the one that Reshiram is in, um, and I was at the castle like after what city was it? I want to say Iceris, but I think it was the one after Skyla. I don't know. Um, I saw Zekrom there at the Dragon Spiral Tower. I think it's called, and I was like, oh no, just because Reshiram's on the front doesn't mean that I actually get Reshiram. And then I saw N fly off with it. I was like, wait, what? And then I eventually got Reshiram, and I was like, oh. And I used my Master Ball first turn. And then I gave it like Shadow Ball and like extra sensory and stuff. I don't know. All right, so now another Serene Grace Pokemon, um, Meloetta. Meloetta is really good because you can have it's a really good choice scarf Pokemon because there's a lot of good offensive moves that it gets like Hyper Voice, Focus Blast, Psy Shock, stuff like that. Um, and its other form makes it so that Focus Blast is now Stab, so it's really good. Yeah, and then next Genesect. Um, Genesect, I really like it because it's essentially like the equivalent of Rhodey from Marvel. Because a lot of people say that shiny form is Iron Man, even though Iron Man is more similar to Golurk. If you don't know where I'm getting this information from, it's from MJTV's video about all the Marvel superheroes as Pokemon. You should go check it out. Um, but yeah, and it also has a really wide range of moves. And with download, you can have physical or special attacker. Like one of my favorite sets to use is like Blaze Kick, Iron Head, Ice Beam, Bug Buzz, so that you can have stab move for physical and a stab move for special, and two really good coverage moves. It's also one of the very few Pokemon that actually gets Blaze Kick. Yveltal, I just like Yveltal better than Xerneas because obviously Yveltal was the first. It was the first, or one, not the first game, but it was the Kalos game that I got. And it also has a really wide range of moves like Dark Pulse, Sucker Punch, Knock Off. I think it gets Knock Off, Foul Play, Oblivion Wing, Taunt. What else? Focus Blast, Psychic, a lot of stuff. Um, yeah. Next, Diancie. Mega Diancie is amazing. Like it has good defenses. Diamond Storm has a 50% chance to raise your defense by 2 stages, so that you can eat up those Iron Heads and Heavy Slams better. And with like Moonblast and Psyshock and Earth Power and stuff, like Hidden Power Fire or whatever, it's really good. And also, it's in a speed tie with like Tauros, the Mega Lotties, Espeon, yeah, a lot of stuff. Tapu Fini, I like Tapu Fini out of the I like Tapu Fini almost out of the best out of the 4 Island Guardians, because a Water Fairy is a really interesting typing, kind of like Azumarill. Um, but the thing is, Tapu Fini could be fast or tanky depending on what you want. Like the set that I have on it is like the Fog, Calm Mind, Scald, and Moonblast. Yeah. Lunala, I like Lunala better because it's kind of like gosh, yeah. Speaking of Lunala, it's kind of like Yveltal. Come on. All right, there we go. So it's kind of like Yveltal with like the darkness and the giant wings and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Um, and then now we're going on to S tier. Mew, I love Mew because it has such a wide range of moves, like just kind of like Azelf right over here. Um, Most common set that I use on it is like, well, I have a lot of different sets for Mew, but my favorite one is like Psyshock, Flamethrower because I'm really scared of missing Fire Blast, nasty plot, and then like knockoff or something. I really like the Lotties because like they're the Lotties. They're dragon psychic. They have how many weaknesses? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so they have a lot of weaknesses. But like I said earlier, they're in speed tie with Mega Diancie. Oh well, the Mega ones are. They're really good with like Draco Meteor, and then they can like switch out, and like they have Surf and stuff. And also, if you saw my showdown video of like a week ago, I got a Latios that didn't even have an offensive psychic move. It didn't even have any psychic moves. It had like Sub, Roost, Dragon Pulse, and Hidden Power Fire. Like really, you're actually gonna put that set into the universe? Like, bruh. Alright, Palkia. Okay, this video is getting a lot. Whoa, okay, this is a lot longer than I expected. I'll just do the evolutions and pseudos in this every video. Palkia, I always liked it better than Dialga because Dialga's over here. It's also one of my favorite legendaries. Dragon Water is a really good type because it's only weak to Dragon and Fairy. And before Gen 6, it literally was only weak to Dragon, which made it really good. Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Surf, stuff like that. Um, Giratina, I don't like this form, but I like its other form way better. I like the origin form because it looks way more like a dragon. This one kind of looks like a dinosaur with 6 legs and tiny wings. Um, yeah, but I actually used to be scared of Giratina when I would watch. Oh, come on. All right. I have Pokemon TV on my phone, and I used to watch. I watched the Generations, and the episode that I was watching about Giratina. I was watching it at night, so I was like, "Oh gosh, what if Giratina's right there?" I was just really scared back then of Giratina, but I love it now. It's great, and Platinum was actually the first game that I actually got. So yeah, Arceus. It's Arceus. It's God. Like, how can you not like it? And it can be literally any type you want. It can be both physical attacking or special attacking. It can be a wall if you want. Yeah. Hoopa. I love the Hoopa movie. Dylan and I rewatch it all the time. Like, and we always like the main reason why we like watching Hoopa so much is because of all the legendaries in it, but it's still pretty funny. And like eventually we're gonna get to the point where we can memorize it. I just love Hoopa so much. It's like Ale Hoopering. It's so cute and adorable. Tapu Bulu. I love Tapu Bulu. It's so epic. It's my favorite out of the 3 of them or 4 of them, and it was the first one. It was the first one out of the 3 that I ever knew of, and in the anime, it was really cool and stuff. Tapu Bulu is just good moveset. A really good moveset for it would be like superpower, bulk up, horn leech, and then like what would be good. Well, is there any like does it get play rough? I don't know. Maybe like does it get leech seed? I don't know. I never use it. You give it like sub or something. I don't know. With Grassy Surge and Leftovers, it can get pretty reliable regen. And with Leech Seed, if it can learn it, I don't know, it will be really good. Cosmog, which is Nebby, literally I only like it because it's cute. That's literally the only reason, because it's adorable. So yeah, guys, that was my opinion on every legendary. I don't know why Zeraora is not there. Um, yeah. But if Zeraora was on the tier list, I would put it in A because I really like Zeraora. I'm pretty sure it's a legendary, isn't it? Legendary / mythical? I don't know. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for content almost daily. Bye, guys.